When I started remotely managing a project in the Lake Chad Basin earlier this year, it felt like there were so many layers between me, my team, and the people who needed help. I worried about whether my project's activities were really reaching the most vulnerable people. I worried about waste, fraud, and diversion of resources. I was worried about sending staff and researchers to dangerous areas, and about the cost of evaluating the team's hard work. These concerns may sound familiar to those of us working in remote areas or conflict and crisis-affected settings. The problem we face is that we need verified data to make good program decisions and to prove to donors and stakeholders what's happening on the ground. Today, getting that verified data is hard. Existing systems can make it dangerous, unreliable, costly, and slow. Compounding all of that, we live in a time of mistrust where disinformation and rumors make understanding what's really going on harder than ever. Sealr changes this. It allows anyone with a smartphone, even in remote locations with limited connectivity, the ability to snap photos and videos that are verified using artificial intelligence, sealed using the blockchain, and shared through team dashboards. In Syria, Sealr has brought new levels of proof to evidencing the devastating results of airstrikes. Instead of wasting time triangulating locations and checking sources, we're able to see exactly where and when a photo was taken, and can confirm with certainty that the image has not been manipulated. Going forward, we're looking for donors to help us further develop the AI technology that powers our systems. In Lebanon, Sealr was able to track the delivery of PPE in the wake of the Beirut explosion. For the first time, beneficiaries themselves were able to document supplies arriving safely at hospitals using Sealr's barcode, logo, and QR code recognition. As we grow, we're seeking partners to integrate Sealr in their global supply chains to improve monitoring and synchronize complex logistics. And in London, communities came together to use Sealr while delivering food to vulnerable neighbors during the first wave of COVID-19. Volunteers snapped photos of food baskets left at the homes of elderly and at-risk community members to improve accountability across the supply chain and allow project managers to ensure that deliveries were occurring according to schedule. We're always on the lookout for implementers who rapidly need deployable tools for collecting and securing verified imagery and data. But Sealr is more than a project-based tool. Our team of developers, humanitarians, and researchers see this application as part of a shift in the way that aid and services are provisioned, where average citizens, those most affected by crisis and conflict, can have their voices heard. Imagine those living in frontline communities snapping photos of climate change-related deforestation to inform government policy. Imagine victims of an earthquake being able to send geolocated, verified photos of destruction in their neighborhood directly to rescue teams. And imagine those living in conflict areas having the power to capture images of human rights violations which meet the standards for evidence in international courts. So join us at Sealr as we shift power back to the people. Thank you so much and have a great afternoon.